Hi, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. I am going to make a video for people who are starting out in this game because a lot of my videos are focused on pulling 5 stars and doing other things that you would do when you're a lot further along in the game. So I want to take some time out to acknowledge the people. Shout out to my girl Mackenzie, who are just starting off. And honestly, I wish somebody would have told me these things from the beginning. So I will tell you them now to hopefully save you some trouble later. So I don't even know where to start. There's so much in this game. And I don't remember what you can and can't see at what level. So I'm just gonna to move around and then I'll talk about the heroes. So the first thing is your stronghold. So just keep working on this because this allows you to build more things. This is a max plot of land. Everything is pretty as high as it can be or as high as it makes sense to be. So just keep working on that as much as you can. If I recall correctly, it takes a bunch of iron, whatever it is, it's a lot. And then you have over here your watchtower. So this is where you'll collect your ham and your iron. So just make sure this doesn't get full because then you're going to be losing out. So just always, even if you have like little time, go in and make sure you collect from here, which I did earlier. Collect all your from your ham places and from your iron places. Just collect and pay attention to how much space you have at the top. So like you see my iron's kind of going to get full because what happens is you start losing out because you can't hold anymore. And then my food, my ham is always low. I never have enough. And then you have your thing where you could watch a video. So just make sure you watch those. I think it comes up every 4 hours. You do get things from them. On a rare occasion, you'll get something really good from there. It's happened to me a couple of times. So it is worth taking the 60 seconds to watch the video and collect the prize. Then you have your training camps. So I will show you what they look like when they're completely done. You have all of this. You see, I haven't researched one of them. And you can hold there or you can collect and just be mindful of how much space you have in your heroes. Like I have 20 spots open. You'll see at the bottom your hero capacity. 200 out of 220, excuse me. So I could fill these up. So I can go ahead and collect these and I just claim them all. Claim, claim, claim. And you see in the middle it says hero roster is full. So now that's telling me I can't claim anymore. So also if I go to play a level, it's going to tell me you have reached the maximum amount of heroes. So are you sure you want to fight and potentially lose out on getting more, or do you want to expand? So I usually just go in and I'll feed somebody. So while we're in here, this, if you don't have the right heroes, like this one 30, 40, this recommended team power, if you're just starting out, you're not going to have that type of team power. And it's unfortunate because you lose out on these really great items, which you'll see later on in the game are very, very, very important. And when you're waiting on them, it's annoying. So try to get your teams as strong as possible, as fast as possible. So if you're just working on one rainbow defense team, so rainbow means one of every color, then you can start claiming some of these items a little faster. Okay, so let's go back out. We talked about training camps. There's something called, you could work your way up to TC 20, so training camp TC, and you'll see at the very bottom it says legendary. So I just want to say it's a chance. So make sure you read everything in this game carefully. Training with a chance for epic and legendary heroes. So pretty much 9 times out of 10, you're going to get a 4 star and occasionally you'll get a 5 star. But for now, I believe it's still all season 1 stuff. So people who have been playing this game a longer amount of time, they don't need anything from there because most likely they have everything. Okay, and then you have your This is iron storage. So these buildings don't do anything. They're just storages, food storage. And those control your numbers at the top. So you see, I can hold a lot, 3.3 million and 2.7 million. That's because all of these are completely maxed up. So they don't do anything except for control those numbers at the top. So if you find yourself running out of space frequently, it may be time for you to think about upgrading either your food storage or your iron storage. Then you have these houses. They are for recruits. You can get one advanced house and then I don't even know the rate. So you can collect recruits from there. You see it produces 5 recruits per hour and it can hold 115. So that's great because you see my recruits are low and these are about to run out in 3 hours. I am like constantly feeding these lately. I can't catch up. You do not want to go to sleep and your stuff isn't running. Make sure before you go to sleep at night you have things cooking and nothing's at capacity. So when you wake up, you can collect all your stuff and things are great. Oops. All right. Then it's going to take a while to get to these other things, but there's a thing called a hunter's lodge and you'll make harpoons and better items to bring into battle. These are battle items and Titan items. Mark me down, you want to use scrolls. What it does is whatever you click a scroll and you click a hero, and let's say it's a yellow one, it'll give you 5 yellows on the board. So these help a lot and they give you crazy Titan scores. Then you have your alchemy lab and you collect these alka shards and you can combine them to get things. I do have other videos on what you can get. Sometimes it's good stuff. Sometimes it's just emblems. So it depends on what you're looking to get. So again, I always keep these. I try to keep these on a day. So I'll come back tomorrow and just fill them up again. All right. Then you have your summon gate. At the very top, you'll have your hero of the month, which most people call the Hot M. And if you spend enough money, typically you'll pull this. So then you'll have any special events going on at the top. Right now is Valhalla. So if you want to do a 10 pull, you'll need 3,000 gems. So you see, I don't have enough right now. So I can't do that. But I can do single pulls. And you could do a 30 pull. And then you have a higher chance of scoring the featured ones. There's some really good ones in here. So if you have the money to splurge, I would say try a 10 pull. See what you can get. Elemental summon, again, a lot of more seasoned players don't use this because they have everything in here. But if you get a coin, I mean, go for it. I'm saving my epic hero. See, I have 22 here because I don't want any of that stuff. So when another event comes in, I will use those tokens then. And then you have your troops. Listen, I'm going to tell you straight up right now, and your troops are in your little barracks. You need to focus on the mana troops. So you'll see down here it says mana. Nobody told me this forever, so I was working on these other troops, which are critical. And you see how my mana troop is less than my critical troop. That's because nobody told me forever that you want to focus on the mana ones. This math confuses me a lot. I think the ninja ones are also good and the magic ones are new, so I don't know about them yet. I was not able to get any. Always look at your deals down the side and see if they make sense for you and what you're trying to accomplish. So if you are waiting on a telescope, you really need a telescope and you've got your $30 plus tax, then this is a good deal for you because you can get your telescope, you can get a couple of other things, and then you can have your 3,000 gems for a 10 pull. If you're not there or you don't care about that, you could do this deal, which is the same price. You'll have your 3,000 gems for a 10 pull, and then you'll get an additional 10 pulls from these 1,000 Valhalla coins. Chat toggle menu. I only go in here to look at the shop because sometimes I like to look at the featured items here. I wanted an American flag pin, so I got that. So just look through this thing. That's the key with this game. Read everything. Absolutely everything. Just read it and make sure you're comfortable with it. So this video is getting a little lengthy. It's 10 minutes. I'm going to stop here, upload this one, and then I'll do part 2 after. Thanks. Bye.